Hello everybody, Mr. Akins here and welcome to What's on the Comic Rack. In this video I want to be participating in Comic Collector Geek's Friday Challenge. Now every Friday he puts out a challenge for you to go through your long boxes and find comic covers that fit a theme. Last week it was moon covers. This week it's werewolf covers. So I could have easily gone through and used every single one of my Werewolf by Night comics. I'm going to use some of those, but I'm also going to use some others that hopefully people won't be using. So let's get to looking at those comics. So here we go, werewolf covers. My list in no particular order. Captain America number 405. Now Alan showed a recent comic called Capwolf and the Howling Commandos. Now this is the first appearance of Capwolf. In the issue before this, Captain America was infected with a wolf serum, which transformed him into Capwolf. Next, we have Captain America number 406. Now, this man and wolf storyline continues in this issue. Dr. Nightshade had captured Jack Russell, the actual werewolf by night, and used his blood as a source for her chemicals. These issues also had John Jameson, the man-wolf in them, also had Wolverine, had Feral. Any wolf or werewolf character Marvel had at the time, it seemed like it was in this comic. By issue number 407, Cable had joined in. Now these issues also had Dr. Druid in them, and by this issue the antagonist had used the Moonstone and Dr. Druid's blood to turn into Starwolf, a cosmically powered werewolf. Even though it says part 6 of 6, the final fate of Capwolf was in this issue right here, Captain America number 408. And now this is an Infinity War crossover. Now Cap is given the antidote to the wolf serum, also fights an evil doppelganger of himself. As we can see on the cover, Cap's evil double has jagged teeth, pointed ears, and a bladed shield. Cap uses the shield to decapitate, see what I did there, decapitate this evil double of himself. Next we have Web of Spider-Man number 53. Now this is the start of another werewolf arc, but this time it involves Spider-Man. Now in this story there's an underworld gang war where the mutant werewolf Lobo brothers are going against Kingpin and the Arranger. Spider-Man's against the Lobo brothers, and the Chameleon and Hammerhead are all in the background kind of manipulating this whole situation. We also have the Spectacular Spider-Man number 152. Now this is another werewolf cover there. It's also got the moon. Could have used this one as a moon cover. Now Spider-Man looks like he's actually protecting J. Jonah Jameson from the mutant werewolf Lobo brothers. However, much like New Mutants number 98, which has Domino on the cover, but it's really not Domino, it's actually Copycat. This is really not J. Jonah Jameson. It's actually the Chameleon impersonating J. Jonah Jameson. Next werewolf cover we have is actually Werewolf by Night number 10. I absolutely love this cover. I've used this cover many times. I love this classic background around the trade dress. It really makes the Werewolf by Night part actually pop really great. This also is a classic damsel in distress cover. Absolutely love it. Next werewolf cover we have has two werewolves on them. This is Werewolf by Night number 18. I also love this cover. This is another damsel in distress cover, but this time we have two werewolves fighting each other. Another great werewolf cover. Next we have Werewolf by Night number 30. Now I've used this one over and over and over again, but because it's so awesome, I have to use it over and over and over again. Moon cover, skull cover, werewolf cover meets all the criteria. It is just a great cover. This cover was done by Gil Kane. I think I've said in the past in some of my videos that I wasn't the greatest fan of Gil Kane when I was a kid, but I've definitely learned to appreciate his art as I've grown older. Let's take a look at this last werewolf cover. This is a negative space variant. This is a recent cover. I've used this one in my shorts. I don't know if I've used it in an actual video, but this is another great Werewolf by Night cover. And there you have it, my 10 werewolf covers. Now, if you want to participate in this, only thing you have to do is make a video, show some werewolves on these comic covers, and make sure you put hashtag werewolf, hashtag Friday Comic Challenge. Might actually put at Comic Collector Geek as well, so that he can see these videos. And as always, we'll see you around the comic rack.